Happy Friday, everybody. It's Brian McCarthy with Compass. We're looking today at October in review. The highlights are the Hoboken market is on fire right now in both sales and rentals. A little bit different story for Jersey City. And I also want to take a look at Weehawken today. So again, we're going to be looking at October in review in Hoboken, Jersey City, and Weehawken. And then I'm going to jump over and show you some stats for the rental market in Hoboken that I find pretty interesting, comparing the first half of the year to the last half so far. Just show you how crazy it's been. Let me share my screen here. All right. So here's our handy dandy Hoboken market insights for October 2021. I'll have these slides available to you in the email. You can just, if you want to click back over on that, you can check out these slides or any city in New Jersey we do these for. I don't want to go through everything, obviously, because we got limited time, and I want to just hit the highlights with you here in Northern New Jersey. That being said, if you want anything for your area, please let me know. I'd be happy to send you stats there. So without further ado, under contract in Hoboken, 106 total properties in October. That's a 3% increase from this month last year. Average price of those listed properties are not, we can't really tell what they're under contract for, but what they were asking is $833,000. It's actually 11% decrease of the asking price of October in 2020. And the median price here, obviously median average being a little bit different, median price being a little bit more accurate because we're taking off the bottom of the top, 720,000, which is just a little bit of a change, just down 1% from this month last year. Let's check out units sold in Hoboken. So this is everything. This is houses, apartments, condos, just so you know. 77 total properties. It's actually a decrease from last year, but the average and median sales price are way up. Average price $967,000, 26% from last year, and median sales price up 5% at $769,000. So overall, average days on market is actually up a little bit right now. People are getting a little bit closer to asking price, 99 compared to 98. Average sold price here is up, as we saw above. Number of new contracts up a little bit. Number of new listings down. This is a theme I've been talking about basically every week, but the number of new listings has just been going down and down. Houses didn't have anything sell in the month of October 2020, but we had a couple here sell this last month. Average days on market 35, percentage asking price 92, average sold price almost $3 million. Number of new contracts 4 and new listings 5, down 50% here. And condo co-ops also days on market up just a little bit. I am still seeing, so bidding wars aren't really happening that much anymore right now in general, but the stuff that's coming on that has all the value, the things that people are looking for and that are a good price, if you have parking, outdoor space, elevator building, maybe an extra bedroom or something like that, things like that are definitely selling a lot quicker. Percentage of asking price a little bit closer here, 99 compared to 98. Average sold price up, crazy, 22%, $934,000. Number of new contracts were at 102, and new listings 114 compared to 173, so down a whopping 37%. Pretty crazy. So look at this kind of inverse scale from the last 12 months compared to the previous 12 months. We were up on inventory through May, and then we completely inverted from the year before that, where inventory went up. We kind of stayed steady and dipped here through October. Contracts by price range, the sweet spot in Hoboken here is right above or between 700,000 and $1 million, just, number of contracts anyway, and listings as well for both the past 12 months and the 12 months preceding not a big surprise there. That's pretty much what we'd expect in Hoboken. Let's jump over to Jersey City. This is Jersey City as a whole. So all the neighborhoods in Jersey City are counted in this snapshot. So that's why there's a lot more volume, and the price ranges are squashed a little bit compared to Hoboken. Now, if you guys can hear this dog, I hope it stops barking. Anyway, squashed a little bit because we're taking into account, markets like downtown Jersey City, which is a lot closer in price range and comparability to Hoboken, but also, the Heights, Greenville, and other places like that. So anyway, keep that in mind. Under contract, up 10% from last year to 182. Average sale price decrease a little bit, and median sale price decrease a little bit. Units sold almost 180. That's a 14% increase. And the sales prices, average sale price up 6%, median sales price down. So there were obviously a few big sales that didn't make it into the median sales price here. Stats overall, we're going to skip the overall for now. You can freeze frame if you want or look at this, but houses, 36 compared to 28. So days on market down by a quarter, 25%. Asking price a little bit lower than it was last year. Average sold price down by 15%. Number of new contracts down 13%, and number of new listings almost the same. For condos, days on market pretty much the same. Asking price the same. Average sale price up actually to 621,000. Number of new contracts up almost 20%. The number of new listings down 32%. So the stuff that's coming on the market is getting absorbed. Interesting graph here, similar to Hoboken, but the inverse happened 2 months later in July as far as inventory goes, and contracts by price range. So just want to reiterate, if we were just looking at downtown Jersey City, that sweet spot would be like right in here, 700,000 to probably over $1 million because of the new luxury buildings. Same with listings by price range. But since we're taking everything else into account, there's quite a few listings in that under 500,000 price range. If that's the market that you're looking in, downtown Jersey City probably isn't the place for you, but there are really nice neighborhoods that are comparable. So Jersey City Heights, Bergen Lafayette is a really nice one and up and coming, and has been for a while. And a lot of people investing in Greenville lately as well. Let's jump over real quick to Weehawken. And I want to take a look here because I've been doing quite a bit of business here this year. I'm happy to say I do love Weehawken. It's if you haven't been there, it's gorgeous and really cool mix of like older co-op buildings actually, as well as condos, and a lot of very nice older but well-maintained single family and multifamily homes. Nice residential area. Anyway, Weehawken, under contract, so much smaller area than either of the two areas we were looking at previously, but under contract here, 26 total properties, which is 136% increase from October last year. Increase in sales price for those under contract to 1.1 million, 20%. Median sales price down 23% to 928, but these average and median sales price, pretty similar here. Units sold 13 in the month of October, 7% decrease from last year. Average sale price 1 million, median sale price 950,000. Both of those are a pretty huge increase from last year. Property stats overall, average days on market up quite a bit. Asking price relatively the same. Average sale price, let's kind of break that down into houses and apartments. So average days on market for houses, relatively the same. Percentage of asking price down quite a bit. People that are selling houses, or if you're looking for a house up there, might be a good time to look for one if you're a buyer. Sale price relatively the same, holding steady at 868,000, up just 3% from this time last year, or October last year, I should say. But I mean, let's just look here. There's not a lot of houses that sell per month, so we're really looking kind of at two properties under contract compared to 6, and new listings 5 compared to 8. So what do we have? 13 properties that sold, I would say probably 3/4 of those were condos or co-ops, quarter of those houses. So those houses and the quality of those will take the weight of these stats here. Condo co-op, 63 days on market. That's over double. Percentage asking price, relatively the same. Average sold price, 1.125 million, up 62%. Number of new contracts up by 380,000. We have seen quite a few new listings, and I've noticed that too, even over just this past year, quite a few new listings in Weehawken, which is nice for the inventory all around here in Hudson County. Let's take a look here real quick at this graph. Months of inventory have been pretty steady, not too bad, nice and robust, at least in the last half of this year compared to Hoboken and Jersey City. Contracts by price range, a lot actually, as you can see, below 500,000 up to 1.5 million. Same with, well, that's contracts by price range, listings by price range. A lot of co-ops, very nice co-ops, 1 and 2, even 2 beds, not a lot listed for 500,000. I see really nice renovated ones for right around 4, even 2 bedrooms. So that might be a good entry market for a lot of people right now if you're looking for a place to live in Weehawken. Let me jump over to the MLS here for Hudson County, because I want to take a look here. I thought this was pretty interesting. So this is Hoboken, rented in the last half of this year so far. So since July 1st, things that have rented in Hoboken, we've had 765 rentals. Average days on market, 11. Median days on market, just 1 week. Average rental price, 2,870. Median sale or median rental price, 2,650. Pretty crazy. This, I mean, we haven't seen this kind of fire rental market in Hoboken since pre-pandemic. It slumped quite a bit. And then even compared to the beginning of this year, so this is Hoboken as well, just January to the end of June, rentals only. Average days on market, so total rented 1,700. Average days on market 33, median almost 3 weeks, a little more than 3 weeks. And rental prices, average and median down, if you want to look at that compared to, so like 2,600 and almost 2,400 compared to 28, almost 2,900 and 2,650. So if you're a landlord looking to rent something in Hoboken, rent your place out, I would not worry about it, coming into like the holiday time. You're probably going to find a renter really fast. So anyway, all this stuff I think is good to know. I am your realtor, as always, Brian McCarthy. Always happy to hear from you guys individually. If you need some stats here, just check out the link below. And if you want something personal just for you, I'm always here and happy to help. Oh, one more thing I want to show you guys. If you haven't been watching the headlines about Zillow, this is why I've always said, don't take Zillow Zestimates, to the heart. You got to take this stuff with a grain of salt. So about Zestimate, I don't know if you've heard, but Zillow basically stopped their iBuying program after just a couple months when they realized that they had overpaid for thousands of properties based on their own Zestimate. So now they're dumping all of this inventory and taking a huge loss. I think they're expecting to lose. There we go. Recorded nearly 400. I think they're expecting like a $550 million loss this year because they have to sell all this inventory that they bought based off of their Zestimate at a lower price because they overshot what they thought it was. So they're closing that part of the business down, laying off 25% of their workforce. I feel really sorry for everyone that works at Zillow, but this is why you guys need a realtor. And if you want a personalized property recommendation, check out Zillow by all means, but then contact me. I can do one for free for you in 24 hours. personalized based on your property. And I promise you, it's going to be a lot more accurate than Zillow. So if you're on my website right now, the Jersey City Home Values, watching this video, there's a link at the top and a link at the bottom for a free home valuation. Click on that, fill in your information, or just text or DM, call, email me, whatever you got to do. I'm always happy to do this stuff for you. No strings attached. Even if you just want to know the value of probably your biggest asset, no plans on moving, that's totally fine. I'm happy to do it for you. So anyway, take care, everybody. Hope you have a great weekend. And next week, until I talk to you again, next week, we're going to be looking again at nationwide stats as we do in the second week of every month. Yes, I wish you all well. Take care. Mwah.